Hello everybody, and in particular the Duck Adventurers. I'm just going to back up to show you, of course, our little friend over here. There he is in the Minecart. Now, if you have never played Minecraft and you have no idea what you're doing, then this is the absolute beginner's guide for you. We're going to start off with a few basics like movement controls and how to use things, and then we're going to start a new single player map, and then I'll show you what the first day could look like if you were to do things my way. Of course, you can always try things for yourself. The great thing about this game is that you can craft and mine and do whatever it is that you like. It's a huge sandbox with monsters, basically, if you're playing the survival mode. If you're playing creative like I'm doing right now, then there are monsters, but they don't attack you. So it's a lot less challenging, and it kind of takes the fun out of things. But it is really good if you want to do a lot of building, which is what we're doing on this map. But for now, let's just go ahead and start with the controls. I'm going to go back to first-person view for that. By the way, to switch views, you have to press the F5 button. It's like press it once, you're looking at yourself from behind, and press it twice, you're looking at your front, and press it again, you're back over here, first person view. Alright, so the buttons you need to just walk around and do things are W, S, A, and D. W is going forward, S is going backwards, A is going left, and D is going right. You can also jump, which is the space bar. And you can also right click on things like this to open things, for instance, to interact with things, right click. There you go, we can see that there's a dispenser with spawn duck eggs. You can grab a few of those, put them down. And when I pick stuff up, you can left click and left click again to put it down. Or you can right click on a stack and then you get half of the stack. And putting it down, of course, adds them together. Or you can pick up half a stack, put it somewhere else. You can keep doing that as long as there is a divisible stack under your mouse. There you go. Another thing for putting things away quickly is if you press the shift button, hold it down, and then left click on it, it will transport it from one inventory to another and stack them as well, which is very handy. Alright, that's that. A little bit of inventory management. If you are ever in an area where you can use flight, like if you're part of a towny server where you have towns, then there is town flight enabled. If you want to start flying and you're in the town limits, you need to double jump with the spacebar, select 1, 2, and then you're flying and you're hovering. Going down is using the left shift. If you stop using left shift anywhere before the ground, you're still floating. You can fly around a bit more like that. You're sliding around a bit like you're on ice. And if you go left shift all the way onto the ground, then you're just walking around again. Alright, that's the basic movements. And now we're going to go to a new single player world where we can actually do some survival mode. I'll see you then. Alright, so now we're in the select world screen, which you can get to if you go to the front screen and then click single player. Now this is the 50 ducks screen right here, or the world I should say. We're not going to play that now because that's in creative mode. As you can see, we're going to create our new world. Called new world, why the heck not? Game mode survival, yes, that's what we want to do. And we're just going to see what it is, where it puts us, and then we're going to try to find a nice little spot for our base. Now I have the Mo Creatures mod enabled, which means I could run into all kinds of trouble and creatures along the way. Hopefully it will be reasonably safe. Oh, I have a bunch of books in my inventory which are for other types of mods I have, vanilla magic by the looks of things. Okay, so immediately I'm going to punch this tree because I want wood. Now punching things is just using your left mouse button and holding it down until it breaks. You can keep punching it if you have more things to punch, but when that's all you need to do, the one block you can let go as soon as the block is broken. Now this seems to be going fairly quickly, maybe, to you, but we want to build an axe eventually. Alright, so the sun over there is our timer. It's already gone up quite far, and once it's done going all the way across the sky and going down there, it's nighttime, and then troublesome things are going to come out. So I want to be ready for the night. Let's go ahead and remove this dirt a little bit. I want to take a look at our area. It looks like a fairly good place so far. That is, we have lots of wood and we have lots of dirt. It looks almost as though we're on an island though. I've got to take a quick look and see what it is that we're doing here. There's a little island over there. Doesn't look like we're on an island. Oh, that's interesting. Island survival. It's kind of cool. There are some challenge maps out there that kind of start with an island in the sky. Looks like we're on a small island. Not bad. Okay, so let's see. The sun is over there. I always like to make sure that my first base has a door that's facing the sun, so I can see what time of night it is or what time of day it is. And And I think I'll put it right about here where these chickens are. That is the edge of my base. There we go. Now I've got a few blocks of wood already. I'm going to need a few more. I'm going to take a look, see how many exactly. And I want to make sure that I can keep walking up and down the hill. Let's see. We are 2 blocks tall, our character is. So we want to have a space that is at least 2 blocks deep, I guess you could say. So we can walk around in it. We don't have to immediately build a huge house. Some people like to use the first wood that they get to build a house or something like that, and then they're almost done building the house, they're trying to put the roof on and it's already nighttime. Not my preferred way of playing. I like to just do the quick and easy thing first thing in the morning, so to speak. So we have a roof over our head already, and all we have to do is dig more stuff out so we get a bigger base. I'm just going to go ahead and move this as well. Let's see now, is this a good place? Not bad, I guess. I'd like to have it one deeper, perhaps. Yeah, because if we dig this up, then that won't be our roof. We have to make sure to remove one more layer. It's going to take a while, but we'll be done before nighttime. And once we're done in there, done doing this, at least as much as I need to, I'm going to start using the wood to make a crafting table and some basic tools, because we need to make torches, and that means we need lots of coal or charcoal if you can get it. And then charcoal is for burning wood, so that's a thing. There's a small island over there as well. This looks like a very small place. It's never actually spawned in such a small island before, but you know, there's a first time for everything. I guess we are in an island biome or something. This is by no means the entire world. The map is going to be many times larger than this, so we don't need to worry. Oh, we have new recipe options. We can color sand. I guess we can color sand. Oh no, I guess that's concrete what it's showing us. Yeah, we can do some concrete. Okay, so these blocks are going to be removed soon. And then we shall start on our base. There. All about that base. No trouble. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove 2 blocks here. And then I'm going to dig out a 3x3 area for our first base. Like that. There. I mean, it's Minecraft, so we're kind of mining, and we'll do the crafting in a moment. This is going to be our first little hovel for the night, and we're going to be very comfortable here. We won't have a bed, because we don't have any wool. And the place where you set your bed will be your home location if you've slept in it at least once, so that's something you need to know. Alright, so pressing E will get you in your inventory, and then you see a nice little square here. You see a couple of empty slots here, which is for your inventory or your items you can wear. This is for your helmet, this is for your chest plate, this is for your pants and your shoes if you get any. Right now I don't have anything, but our skin has clothes on, so we don't have to worry too much about it. This is our little crafting section. It even says crafting right here. We're going to put some wood in here. We're going to put 1 block down. And then we get 4 planks. Now if you right click and hold it down and then move the mouse around, you can just place things one by one like that. And as you can see, this setup right here for wooden planks makes 1 crafting table, which I'm going to put in our little hole here. I like to dig a hole, up, grab the stuff, and put the crafting table inside, so I'm not inhibited while walking around in my base. So it's like a nice little free area for me to walk, and I can still use it, so that's great. Okay, so I need a little bit more wood to make a pickaxe. I'm going to need some for sticks. 2 planks like that. You can put them anywhere you like, as long as there's 2 planks above each other. Makes sticks. There you go. And you put 2 sticks like this, and then 3 wooden planks like that. And then you have a wooden pickaxe. Now, pickaxes are your friend in Minecraft. You need them to dig through stone. And we need to have stone in order to make a furnace, which we're going to need to either make charcoal or a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to grab these saplings here. I think I'll also grab some more wood. I have 2 oak left. That's not a lot. And also, if you have dark spots on your island, like anywhere under a tree, things like skeletons will stick behind after the night, because they won't burn in the sun. Most creatures, if they're not under a tree, will burn in the sun when they're like bad creatures, the ones that come out at night. Like zombies and skeletons, they'll burn at night. Creepers won't. Creepers just stick around. And neither will spiders. They'll also just stick around. Spiders are really annoying. We'll worry about that when we get there, though. So I have a little bit more wood now. I'm going to try to make a door. I'll try. I know how to make a door. A door is 6 blocks. I'm going to grab all these together, put them together, and then we're just going to drag it out like that. 6 blocks in this pattern makes 3 doors. You only need 1 really, but you know. And in Minecraft, it really depends on where you're standing and what it does when you put something down. Like this door over here is now on this edge of the block. That gives you less space, so I'm going to punch this door until it disappears. And it won't break, so I can use it again. There you go. Putting it over here will actually make it on the outside. It gives me more space. And I believe that the sun is just past noon. So maybe we should try digging a little bit. Maybe we should go ahead and try to find... Hello. You're cute. Find a place where we have some stone. Down there I see some stone. So we're going to grab our pickaxe to... Oh, is that a goat? Oh, it's a deer. Hello, deer. I'm going to go... Ooh, it's very deep over here. Oh, and there's a zombie down there. So probably not the best of... Oops, it's coming. I don't have a sword, but maybe I can use this. We can't get any closer? Okay. Not that I mind. Okay, so we can't go digging over there because I don't have a sword right now. It would be problematic to try it like this. There is a little bit of a hole over here, I see. So we should go ahead and see if we can find some stone over there. So we can make our furnace. Because if need be, we'll have to burn some wooden logs. Because we won't have any, by the looks of things, coal. Nope, no coal here. Okay, great. Then I'll just dig out a few stones. We need 9 for a furnace. So I'm going to dig up 9 stones. 1 and a 2. It gives us cobblestone. Oh, I don't want to dig up the place that... lets me go back up. There. 4, 5, and a 6. And for lucky, we'll actually find some copper. Copper. We don't need copper yet. We need stone. Let's dig up one more on the way up, like this one. There. Okay, that's 9 of them. Oh, there's Mr. Fox right now. Mr. Fox came along to bless our little playthrough thing here. Was the tutorial thing. Let's see now. We needed to go back up here. The raccoon is still here. How you doing? We're gonna go all the way up to our little base right here. There we go. Now we're gonna dig out a little hole for our furnace because we can. We're going to take these cobblestones. Oh, we only needed 8. And we're gonna put them like this in a little circle, and that makes a furnace. Now the furnace is basically your oven. You can also smelt materials in there, whatever it is that you like to do. I'm gonna put a few or 1 log in, and I hope that this is going to be enough for burning the 1 log, and if not, I'll just have to put some sticks in. And we're going to make some more sticks as well, because we need to make some torches to get some light in here, because light keeps the bad creatures at bay at night. Oh, there we go. 1 piece of charcoal, and we still have our sticks. Now 1 stick and 1 piece of charcoal will get us 4 torches. So I'm going to put 2 torches on the outside for a bit of light around the area. Like this. I like to keep things even. And I'm going to put a torch or 2 in here for a bit of light. Very good. So after day 1, which is almost over, you can see the sun kind of in the back there. Like that. It's going to be dark soon. We have a small hole in the side of the mountain. Nothing much eventful or anything like that. And we have a little bit in here as well. We have enough wood, I believe, to make a chest. So we should do that so we can store some things. Now you can make 1 chest if you wanted. You could also make 2 chests. We don't have enough wood for that? Nope, we don't. That's too bad. But if you had 2 chests, you could put them side by side and then create 1 big chest. So now we're just going to put 1 of these down. If we had another one of those and put it right here, then we had a much bigger chest to put stuff in. About twice as much space as this thing is giving us right now. I'm going to put all the books in here because I don't need it right now. Also don't need this second door. There you go. Alright, so that's that. We're going to leave this spot open. I'm going to start digging down, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and do some digging like this. I could also make a shovel, but I tend to find that a bit of a waste of resources. And do I have any more wood left? No, I think I just used it all. Okay, so we can't go too far down because I don't have torches right now. As you can see, we can see right through the door. Hello, chicken. How you doing? We can see right through the door that the moon is coming up. We're going to have to wait until sunrise before we can go outside, because right now it's going to get very busy out there with lots of little creatures that we don't want to run into. The chicken's okay, and the raccoon was kind of cute, but there will be spiders, skeletons, and zombies, and creepers, and all kinds of other terrible things that you don't want to mess with, because we don't even really have a sword. We could maybe make a sword. I only have 1 of these. Okay, maybe if we dig down a little bit, we'll find more. Let's see how long it takes us to actually get to some... Oh, there's some stone. Oh no, that's diorite. Okay. Close enough though. Looks like we're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna dig out this. Now the monsters will not try to break down your door unless you're playing hardcore mode. So it's okay to just have a door here and not anything else blocking the place or whatever. I would not suggest a half door, because half doors, if you put them on the top, baby zombies will just go right underneath it because they're only 1 block high. And if you put a half door here to keep the baby zombies out, then the skeletons will shoot you because this area will be free for them to aim through. So that's not good either. I don't see anything right now. Eventually we'll have something with glass going all the way around so we can see what's going on. But now all we have is this little window here. But for a first night, that's enough. All we need to know is what time it is and if it's light or dark. That is that. Also, I need to get more torches, meaning I need more coal. Hopefully we'll get some of that eventually. Now, this stuff over here is just dirt, and this is gravel right here, which can be useful. Gravel tends to break apart in either the gravel block, or you can get a piece of flint, which we're not getting right now, of course, for demonstration purposes. We'll get some eventually though. Flint can be used to make other things, such as a, oh look at that, we have some coal. Such as flint and steel to set things on fire. Now this is what you want, right from the start. This, if you see this just sitting on the surface while you're starting a map, you need to make one of these pickaxes as soon as possible and get this stuff, because this gives you coal. There you go. And that'll make us more torches. There we go. And it's a lot better than getting it this way than using up our wood to get charcoal. So you want this. You're mining this as soon as you can, and it gets you experience, as you can see, which you can later use, much later in the game, for enchanting the stuff that you're wearing to give them extra bonuses and boosts and things like that. But that's for a much later date, because we're not anywhere near that just yet. Still interesting to know. And another thing with the experience thing, which you will have a problem with on a single player map, is that if you die, you lose your experience. But on the townie server that I'm looking at putting us on, you can actually put your experience in a bank, so there's no real reason to lose your experience there. So you can get a lot of experience for enchanting, or whatever it is that you like to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig this up. We're going to wait until it's morning, and then I'll wrap up this first I guess, absolute beginner's guide to Minecraft. Now the game, of course, is a lot of mining and crafting. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This, gravel, and sand are one of the few things that actually have gravity. If I were to dig a piece of dirt up, like this stuff just kind of hangs there. You can do whatever you want with it. You can dig out everything else around it, like leave it hanging in midair. It'll just stay. But stuff like this falls. So you need to be careful with that if you're seeing like an area above that's got a lot of gravel or sand. If you dig out the bottom block, which is solid, everything else is going to come down, and it may even come down on top of you, which might not be the best things. So you want to watch out for that. I'm going to build my staircase because we're out of stairs. There we go, otherwise I can't get back up. You can only jump up to 1 block height. So if I were to remove this one, I can't jump up here, see? So you need to make sure to build a little stairs for yourself so you can jump up and down whenever you need to. Up, I'm going to dig out this because I like things to be even. There, this one as well. And now, of course, it's still very much nighttime, so we're going to wait until morning, and then we're going to run around a little bit to see what it is that has spawned near us. Now, the first night is usually quiet, so I don't expect too much, but you never know. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, another thing is, of course, that these tools will not last forever. As you can see at the bottom of my pickaxe there used to be a yellow bar, but now there's only a red spot left. That means that in a few blocks it's going to break down, and it might even tell me when that's going to happen, but it probably won't by the looks of things. What happens is the tool breaks and you have to make a new one, but the good news is, there it is, it's gone, that we have been digging up a lot of stone, meaning that the first tool we can build right now is going to be a stone pickaxe, which lasts a lot longer than the wooden one. So as soon as you can, you upgrade to the stone pickaxe, meaning you are probably going to make like 1 or 2 wooden pickaxes, depending on how lucky you are on finding stone. Probably the first one you get will be used up completely, and then you can move on to the stone. As you can see, the stone digs a lot faster, and it will have a slightly higher durability. Now, there are some interesting things here. You can see here some marble, I think is this, or what's this again? Granite, yes, and this is sandstone, which is very nice. It's very soft, and I think it means that there's going to be sand above us. We have to be careful. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! See that? Now I have a fun little trick for these gravity blocks, which this goes for sand as well as gravel. And I want to take a quick look, see if it's morning yet before I show you this trick. It's going to be morning soon, see? Dawn is approaching. It's getting pink back there. Alright, I'll do it now. Okay, so what you do is you go to where you know that there's going to be loose blocks above, and there's going to be a solid block there still. You're going to put down a torch, like that. And then you just dig up until the stuff arrives or falls down, and then up, 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 up. It automatically breaks because of the torch that I placed there. Nothing's up there, so that's great. I'm just going to put some dirt there to make sure we don't get any surprises. Up. Nothing's going to fall down on top of us. So just by placing this torch here, all the sand that was above here, this entire bunch of sand that was also up on this level right here, just broke down, and then I have 5 loose sand just laying around here for me to pick up. You don't have to actually dig that up anymore, so remember that. That's very handy. Now this stuff has already fallen, so I'm not going to bother with that, because as soon as you break one, everything else comes falling down. London Bridge is falling down, so you don't have to do that anymore. Alright, so now it's morning. Let's take a quick look, see what we have outside. Let's first make ourselves a sword. There is the sun. Here comes the sun. Oh, you see that? Zombie's on fire over there. Eventually he'll burn to death. He's walking away. Alright, let's make ourselves a sword. We're going to put 1 stick down here and 2, in this case, stone over there. That makes us a sword. There you go. I'm going to put everything else that I have in my nice little chest here. I'm going to walk outside and see what we can find. Hopefully no creepers. Oh, there's a spider. That's nothing. Nothing up here? Oh, maybe he dropped something. Oh, that's a werewolf down there. You see him? He's okay now because it's daytime. Oh, there's a rat down there. Okay. There's a rat in the kitchen. What are you gonna do? Well, nothing, because we're gonna go this way. Also, that's not our kitchen. Okay, so there's nothing here right now. That's a bit unfortunate. Not too bad though, but you know, it would have been nice to show you a creeper or two. No creepers, no nothing? Oh, there's a creeper. Okay. These guys are really annoying because they walk very quietly. You won't be able to hear them. And a lot of times, the only way you know that they're there is because you hear a hissing sound behind you, and then suddenly it explodes. And over there in the tree is a zombie who is not smart enough to stay in the shadow as soon as we come close by. We're not going to get too close though, because there's a creeper. We're going to lure him over a little bit. There he comes. Hello! And creepers explode and they destroy everything, including all your stuff, so we need to be careful with them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oops, I got a little bit of lag there. Oh, this sword is not very strong, so it takes a while to kill him. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of gunpowder for that, which we can use to make TNT, and there's another one over here. Sometimes they spawn in groups, but this one apparently just had one friend. We're very happy that it wasn't a group of 4 or 5. That would have been a problem. Could let them explode to show what it is that they do. There we go. Up, and they make nice little holes, so we want to be careful with them. And what is this guy going to do? Is he going to stay up there? You're just going to sit there? Is that right? Maybe I'll break this little leaf block. Can you get the leaf block? Yeah. There he goes. Oh, I don't want to walk into the hole. But as you can see, now that he is in the sunlight, he burns. That makes him a little weaker. Now he's setting me on fire. Oh, I'm done burning. Okay, that's fine. And he drops rotten flesh, which is lovely. You may have noticed as well that there are a few little chicken legs over there at the bottom right. They're a little bit damaged. That's because I'm hungry due to having taken damage. And on the left, of course, we have the hearts, which are partially broken, etc. Grab some seeds. We can do some farming with that. There's nothing right here that I can eat immediately by the looks of things. Sometimes you have apples dropping from trees, none of that though. That means we're just going to start farming, I suppose. We also have a gigantic hole here. Farming, I think we should do in another video. So now you know the basics, and you know what creatures will hurt you. Mostly the ones that come charging at you, rather than the ones that just kind of look at you funny and don't do anything else. And you know kind of how to build a quick base in a hurry without losing daylight or too much of it. Here's an egg. We can't eat eggs, unfortunately. That's so weird. You can't cook eggs in the furnace. That's one of the biggest things, I guess, from Minecraft that I never understood. Things I've never understood. Volume 1. Why can't we eat the eggs? And drink the milk, because we can't do that either. Alright, so this is our lovely little base here with a few chickens already, so we're doing great in the ways of livestock. They're not going to stay here because they don't belong to us, but we're going to pretend that they're ours. If we built a little fence around it, they would be ours. Then they'll be mine. So, that is the first tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it's been useful, and of course if you have any questions about other aspects of the game, be sure to post them below so I can make another video based around those questions, and of course anything else that I can come up with in the meantime. So thanks for listening, I'll hope to see you next time, and bye bye for now.